This is Smiles TV. Welcome to Smiles Television Talk Show. You guessed it, we're having another National Night Out with Community Development Sustainable Solutions. This is their third annual National Night Out in East St. Louis, Illinois. We're right here at the Orr-Weathers at 1400 Missouri Avenue. A great jam-packed broadcast, and we are putting the lights out on crime. Remember, Jesus Christ was born of a virgin. He was crucified and buried, and he rose on the third day. Confess with your mouth that he is Lord. Believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, and thou shalt be saved. When we come back to Smiles, we're going to be talking with our state representative and a circuit clerk from St. Clair County. Stay tuned for more Smiles. Thank you for staying with us. We're celebrating National Night Out with Community Development Sustainable Solutions. We want to thank Stephanie Bush and Terrence Taylor, who are the ones who have really put this thing together with all police units and law enforcement agencies from throughout the state and the area. Right now, I'm sitting right here with State Representative Latoya Greenwood. Thank you for coming to Smiles Television Talk Show.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, I have been trying to get you for the longest.
Yes.
And we also have Circuit Clerk Kahala. That is such a pretty name, and I'm just so sorry I chopped it up, but
that's okay.
Circuit Clerk Kahala Clay. Thank you both for taking time. We're out here at National Night Out. The people are starting to come in. And if the guys hear music in the background, you know, we're having fun. So we're going to try to talk up, so just ignore that if you can. Tell us, first of all, congratulations on your position.
Thank you, thank you.
And as our state representative, being here at National Nights Out in this area, you know, this is one of the hardest areas hit with crime.
Yes.
What impact would you really like to see that something like this would have on this community?
Well, one of the first pieces of legislation that I've done as state representative was bring a House Resolution 122, which speaks to community policing.
Okay.
And it's for events just like this. Policemen, law enforcement getting involved in the community where the community can see them, they're active, get to know the residents that you're protecting and serving, and build those partnerships and relationships. So this is another example of that. So
Wow.
I'm very excited that Stephanie and Terrence have put together this great event for the citizens of East St. Louis, and I look forward to attending every year.
Thank you, Ms. Greenwood. And you know what, I'm just so glad. I've been trying to get you for the longest, and I'm so glad you're sitting right next to Ms. Kahala Clay, and we've been trying to get her, although she was with us last year. Now, last year, we had a great time. This time, what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to an even greater time, even more people coming out, even more community involvement. The Circuit Clerk's office works very closely on a daily basis with law enforcement. That's a large percentage of what the Circuit Clerk does. And coming from a family of first responders, it's so good to see people truly appreciate the men and women that serve, and to actually come together on a friendly basis, to actually work together and build that relationship, as she stated, to build the relationship between community and law enforcement, so that way we can work together, we can cooperate with one another, and we can build stronger, safer communities.
Okay, well, they're about to start a prayer and start the event, and we want to thank you. Don't go away. Stay tuned for more Smiles. National Night Out, sponsored by Community Development Sustainable Solutions. Welcome back to Smiles. I told you we're out here at National Night Out in East St. Louis, Illinois at 1400 Missouri Avenue in the Orr-Weathers. We're putting crime out. That's what we're doing. We're putting the lights out on crime. And right now, I have the pleasure of sitting with the mayor of Cahokia, Illinois, and his beautiful assistant. The mayor of Cahokia, Illinois is Mr. Curtis McCall. Thank you for being guests on Smiles TV Talk Show. I'm not going to ask you how much you know about Smiles, because I know you've heard quite a bit about it already.
Yes,
so, look, I want to thank you for being our guest. And Francella, you know what, we go way back. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good. Yes, ma'am. And so you're the mayor's assistant? Okay. Okay. You know what? I forgot we have one mic, so we're gonna have to pass this mic over and let her use it again. But so you've been mayor now for how long? And
A little bit over 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So from what you have seen today, and maybe I don't know if you've been at any of the other national night outs, what impact would you like for something of this nature to have on your community?
You know what, being that we're surrounding communities, Hokie, we're right next door to you guys, I think that this makes a huge impact on our community as well. You know, a lot of our residents have family members that live here in East St. Louis and the surrounding areas, and anytime that there's something positive going on in this community, it directly affects our community as well.
And you know what? Would that be Miss Jackson now? Now you're the mayor's assistant. So what do you do as the mayor's assistant?
I pretty much does whatever he tells me to do. And he makes my job very, very easy. He's such an outstanding young man who is dedicated and committed to the community. Outstanding. Outstanding. And I'm not just saying that because he's sitting here.
But you know what? I will say this because I know Miss Jackson. And if she's saying that, I really believe that she must mean it. So that speaks well of you because she has no reason just to make statements.
Yes,
so that's just very good. Congratulations on your position.
Thank you so much.
And we want to give a shout out to Community Development Sustainable Solutions. Tell Stephanie Bush and Terrence Teller thanks and hello.
Hey, thank you guys so much, and thank you for welcoming us to your event. And we so much need it. And anything that we can do here in the village of Hokie, please let us know.
Thank you, Stephanie and Terrence, and most importantly, to the East St. Louis Police Department, because this is an opportunity to build police and community relations, and thank you so much.
Thank both of you for coming to Smiles. Well, meeting us out here at National Night Out. Okay. And you know what? So I'm going to have to book you guys for another show so we can talk a little bit more in depth. How about that? Okay. Look, I asked my guests, will you come back? Will you come back to Smiles?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Don't go away. We got a jam-packed broadcast, and we'll be right back with more Smiles. I told you we had a jam-packed broadcast, and we even have the United States Attorney sitting with us, Attorney Boyce. Thank you for taking time to be with Smiles again. And Stephanie Bush from Community Development Sustainable Solutions. She's the reason this is going on. So we want to thank both of them. But we want to first talk with Attorney Boyce. Attorney Boyce, you know, you're right in the hood today.
I am. Actually, I work right down the street at the courthouse.
I know.
Just a couple blocks away. So I'm a frequent visitor to the neighborhood.
You know what? We said the same thing last year, and I think you had the same response. And we appreciate you and all that you do. Your presence means a lot to the community. Yes. And what impact, and I've asked the others who've been on the broadcast, what impact would you like to see an event such as this have on our community?
Well, first of all, I'm happy to be back because this is a great night. It's a great night. We finally have some good weather for once.
That's right.
I've been to many national nights out, and this is the coolest one I recall. Mm-hmm. So that's a good start. But the main impact, of course, is we from the law enforcement side can talk to people in an informal setting, just interact, do some fun things, meet people outside of the official channels, and build something of a connection that way. And also we'll talk to people about what it is that we do, help people understand what we're doing to achieve our common goals. Because everybody's got the same goals, we're just all coming at it from different directions. That's how I would say it. So we're doing a lot of things at the U.S. Attorney's Office that line up with the same goals that you're talking about here of reducing youth violence and helping the quality of life here in the community. So I'm pleased to interact with people and to let people know where we're coming from on that as well.
Excellent. You know what? I have in my hand a sheet that Stephanie Bush, who's the president of Community Development Sustainable Solutions, has asked that we discuss. But Stephanie, I want you to tell our audience, what is this sheet and what are we going to ask our U.S. Attorney to sign?
Today what we're doing is signing a collaborative effort to come up with a grassroots approach to change. We want to find a way to address some of these social issues that are plaguing our community by joining forces with law enforcement. You know, people like Mr. Donald Boyce here, he's got the power of the pen. He's got the whole world. You know? So we just want to make sure that we can sit with him so he can consider some of these things. As a social advocate, it's my job to agitate, and I don't mind being uncomfortable to bring about change. And I'm glad Mr. Boyce doesn't mind being a little uncomfortable either while we come up with solutions, because it's not going to be easy. But the fact that he's committing to change together, that means a lot to me.
Okay, then. So he has an ink pen in his hand,
do.
and I want our
do.
viewing audience to witness this. He is just simply committing that he is for you, he supports you, and that he's against crime and will do everything in his power to help eliminate crime in the East St. Louis metropolitan area.
Absolutely. You were good enough to send me this earlier this week, so I've run it over. It's a great proposal. Makes sense. I hope you get however many signatures this is, 61?
Absolutely.
I hope you get them all.
Tonight.
I hope you get them all, and I hope we're able to advance these goals, because what you're doing is right in line with what we're doing, just coming at it slightly different paths.
Shake my hand.
All right.
And like this too. Right?
Okay, so I don't even know that handshake. Now you have to show me that one now. Okay,
Like
like that.
Now
Okay.
get one from Mr. Boyce.
Thank you, Mr. Boyce. I want to thank you again for coming to Smiles TV.
I'm glad to be back. You know, this is 2 years.
It is.
We'll see if we make it to a third. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah. All right,
All right,
then. We can
so
Terrence
they're calling my
over
name.
there yelling at us.
All right.
So,
All right,
thank
well,
you.
thanks so much.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
We're back, and I'm talking with a good friend of mine who happens to be a judge here in St. Clair County, Walter Brandon, and I love his wife, Anita Brandon. We want to shout out to the whole family. Attorney Judge Brandon, how do I say that? I just say Judge Brandon?
Just call me a child of the king.
A child, you know what?
That's it.
That's the answer right
That's
there.
it. That's it.
A child of the king who God has made a judge in the
right.
land on earth.
That's right. That's right.
You know what? I thank you for sitting down with us, and I thank Community Development Sustainable Solutions, Stephanie, for having the foresight to put together such a worthwhile event.
Yes.
National Night Out.
Yes.
Just that word, those words, what does that mean to you?
You know what it means? A group of entities that came together to support the multiple communities to establish a time where we could all work together to get us over a hurdle. As I talked with the captain, Taylor, when I came in, I said, you know, my dad's an ex-policeman, and one of the things I remember, people run away from the officers. By having something like this, they know they can run to them. They can get help. So this National Night Out is bringing all these people together who otherwise we wouldn't have contact with.
Wow.
Most of these people wouldn't know who I am, but I knew this was a good thing, and I wanted to be here. I wanted to be part of it. I wanted the St. Clair County juvenile system to be part of it.
That's excellent, Judge Brandon. Stephanie, you have some paperwork for the judge to sign. We're going to make him sign paperwork, and we don't even have to
Can
make
you
him.
believe it? The
We
judge has.
Hey, no problem. It's all good.
We don't even have to make him do it because he sat here prior to the cameras coming on and just expressed his passion for the community. But go ahead and tell us what we're
that
doing.
is the reason why it means the world that Judge Brandon is actually on the initiative. When we thought about individuals who really care and could be stakeholders in an action plan from a grassroots approach, we thought about Judge Brandon. We knew that he was the judge for us. He's a juvenile judge, and that meant a lot. How can we stop the school to prison pipeline without one of those people who hold our young kids' lives in their hands? Someone who can actually have some support. That's what we're trying to do, is support him. And I'm glad that he's sitting here saying he's willing to be part of what we call now the Zappers.
Yeah, here comes the judge,
The
and we're going to have
Zappers.
him sign on the paper. And once again, Judge Walter Brandon is simply signing that he agrees to help put the lights out on crime, not just in East St. Louis, but all over the country. And he said he's a child of the king, and we know the king can do it.
Absolutely, and praise God for you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for acknowledging the event, because that's what it's about. We want to say that those people that are in the streets and affected by the law, we actually want to join forces, and we thank you for being here. It means a lot.
Thank you for reaching out, touching me, asking me.
Now I'm gonna say you the man.
No, God is the man. I'm just a worker.
Yes,
I am
sir.
but a
Yes,
worker.
sir.
Okay, so you're flanked between two Stephens. Do you know what our name means?
No, what?
Crowned and illuminated.
Yes,
So
sir.
you're blessed to be sitting here with
Oh, I
us.
know.
And we're blessed to be with you.
Yes.
In the city and in the
If you're
field.
watching it, we want you to stay tuned. Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Smiles. Welcome back to Smiles TV Talk Show. As you can see, I am flanked with many mothers. I am sitting here with Moms Demand Action, an organization that is making an impact in the community. And I'm sitting here with Cindy. Cindy, what's your last name?
McMullen.
McMullen. Okay, tell me a little bit about Moms Demand Action.
All right. Well, we are a young group. We've been around almost 5 years. We got started the day after the Sandy Hook shooting. And we got started as just a Facebook page. A mom, she wanted to do something. It was kind of like she just was so upset she wanted to do something. So she created this Facebook page. There were hundreds, then thousands, then hundreds of thousands of moms that got involved. Then we started forming offline, and after 4.5 years, we're a national organization. We have chapters in every single state.
Is that right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And we have joined with Mayors Against Illegal Guns, and now we have kind of the larger group of Every Town for Gun Safety, but we're still a separate group. We are modeled after MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, only against gun violence.
Okay.
Our mission is to just save lives.
Wow.
And we do that in a number of different ways. We do it legislatively. We're working we're a backlash to the gun lobbies agenda of guns everywhere for everybody, and so we're pushing back against that. And they have not met as passionate a backlash as they have with moms. We have been very successful. We've worked at the state levels. We work at the federal levels. When we're not doing legislative work, we work on corporations. We've got places like Target and Chipotle's to ban open carry of guns in their stores. And we are in education. We're all about gun safety. We're not anti-Second Amendment.
It's about gun safety.
About gun
if you had to approximate, about how many members would you say there are, roughly? That's a hard thing.
That's a hard. I'm horrible with numbers.
That's
but
okay.
I know the NRA has somewhere around 4 million, 4.5 million. We are probably around 2.5.
Well, you know what? You said enough by saying that you're in every state throughout the country.
Like here in Illinois, we have multiple groups.
Okay.
So most are in the Chicago region. We have a group in Champaign. We have a group in Danville. We have a group in Springfield. We are the Metro East group.
Okay, so, and are all of you in the same group?
Yes, we all.
Okay.
We're very excited to be here today and to make connections and promote moms, but also to promote this community.
So one more question: how did you get in contact with Stephanie Bush from Community Development Sustainable Solutions?
Facebook. I
really?
saw a post.
Wow.
On, I think it was the Organizing for Action Metro East group, which I'm a part of. And I saw a post on that, and I thought, oh yes.
Okay, moms, and if people want to make contact, is there a phone number or anything that people can?
We have a meeting. We meet every month. We alternate between Edwardsville and Fairview Heights, and this month we're meeting in Fairview Heights.
Okay.
August 14th at 6 o'clock at the Fairview Heights Public Library.
Excellent. I want you to know, she told me she's never done media before, but I think she needs her own broadcast. What do you think? Thank you again. And if you get the chance, I would really love to do an in-depth broadcast on Moms Demand Action. Stay tuned for more Smiles. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Smiles TV. I'm sitting here with the law enforcement officers for the state of Illinois, the city of East St. Louis. I'm sitting with Captain Timothy Tyler. Thank you for coming back.
Yes.
Chief Michael Hubbard. Just say hello, Community Development Sustainable Solutions, and thank you for your work.
Good evening, everybody. Hello to the Citizens Community Development Sustainable Solutions. We thank you all for your work that you're doing out here today.
And I have my cousin, Mr. Fenoy.
I'm Sergeant Mario Fenoy of the East St. Louis Police Department, assigned to administrative aid of the Chief of Police.
And standing behind them, we have Terrence Taylor.
All right. Today is a great day. We have a great collaboration going, and I appreciate you guys for watching.
And you've seen Stephanie, and then my classmates stood in here. I don't even want to say I'm in the same class, because he always tells what year we came out of school.
Don't tell all the secrets. Right.
I'm Captain Cole, and I'm thanking everybody for coming out.
All right.
I want to thank you all for taking time to, first of all, be on SMilesTV because we're doing the remote from the National Night Out. And every year you guys come out, you support in full force. What are you expecting to happen this year, positively speaking?
Well, from last year we gathered and
hold that up just a little bit.
With the help of East St. Louis Police Department and donations from the Illinois State Police, we donated the 2 inflatables over there, the Jungle Gym and the water slide. So thank God for this spectacular police department, East St. Louis, and we can't do our job with the Illinois State Police without them. So I want to just thank you publicly, Chief, for our relationship. Thank you so much. And I want to thank your organization too for always including the state police with the East St. Louis family.
Yeah, actually, this is actually sponsored by Community Development Sustainable Solutions. They allow Smiles to come in to do some TV shows sometimes. But Chief, we're right here in the Orwellers, and this is one of the areas that's really hard hit with crime. And I just think it's magnificent that you guys are reaching out. What's the report like today?
You know what, as you can see, if you look around, you can see the report's good. You can see it in attendance. You got all age groups out here, young adults, you got youth, you got old individuals, middle-aged individuals, and actually you can just see everybody gelling together. As a matter of fact, I looked out and seen how the state police officers, some officers interacted with the people in the community, and I think the people are excited. Everybody's been asking about the helicopter. Where's the helicopter? Like you think the state police for that. We got the Housing Authority police out, state police, our agency, multiple agencies. So not only is it a partnership and collaboration with Community Development Sustainable Solutions and our law enforcement organization, but you can see the citizens out here that are involved and all the community organizations. So I think this is a great thing, and I think it's a catalyst to how we want our communities to be, and just starting this area. It's a great start, and I think next year to be even bigger than this.
Well, and I want Fenora to get a chance to give a shout out because, you know, we're cousins, right? And so I know, and we're both from the area as well. What do you want to see happen as a result of this
I want to see us continue to strive and grow. Like I stated, I'm from the Orwellers, 10B. The building is actually gone.
Oh, wow.
But this was actually the playground to Johnson Elementary School, where I went to elementary school at. And, you know, from these humble beginnings, you know, great things have happened. I've achieved a few law degrees, worked for one of the best police departments and under some of the greatest leadership that I could ever ask for. With the supporting staff of the state police, the housing police, I mean, we have a great thing going here. I just hope we can keep it going. And assistance from Sustainable Solutions to actually put this thing on the map. I mean, this is something else to me. You know, I actually played on this playground.
Wow. You know what?
Some years later, we back here doing an interview. I never thought this would have happened. I want to thank you all.
That's incredible.
Oh, it is.
We have my classmate, Bobby Cole, and you know what? We are, Sustainable Solutions has a forum here where they're asking the police department and individuals to sign, simply saying that you want to help see crime eliminated in the community. Have you had a chance to talk with them even further, and what are your hopes as well?
Collaboration. Collaboration between all of us on just police.
Right. Thank you.
The chief coaches. He has a son that's playing and coaches. I'm an official. We all do other things other than police. He's also an ordained minister. So we're doing other things besides police in the city. So we're just looking for collaboration as men. You know, if we tell them all the time, if you have something that you want to talk about, just come down and we'll talk about it.
Wow. You know what? I remember there was a crime scene, and the chief was actually praying over the community and the residents. You don't have a problem mixing your faith with.
No, you know, actually somebody said that they say chief is a separation of church and state, but you actually use both to get the job done. Because even my officers, before we hit the street, we have prayer and roll call every shift. We have prayer in my office, and that's one thing that we mix together because we have a strong religious community here in East St. Louis as well. So we try to mix both together to get that job done, the public safety.
Excellent. So I know you guys have to go, but while you're here, we want to go ahead, if you will, on air so our citizens can see how important this is to you. If you'll just sign here, Stephanie, tell them exactly what they're doing again.
Okay, what this is a commitment to collaborate. This is a grassroots approach to change. We honor our East St. Louis Police Department and Fire Department. We honor them and we want to join forces with them and help them find ways to reduce crime. I think by working together, we might be able to show a 15 to 25% difference in crime by instituting the zappers. So we're very excited, very honored, and just so happy we had a time and a space that we could actually show them that we love them.
I'm just honored that they always take time to talk with SMilesTV. They work closely with you guys. Thank you again. You know, thank you for your service to our community and to our state. And God be with all of you. Don't go away. We'll be back with more smiles. You know what? I told you we had a jam-packed show. Everybody who's anybody is at National Night Out in East St. Louis, sponsored by Community Development Sustainable Solutions. Now I have a problem with something, because I was told that I was going to have a chance to dunk our township supervisor in the dunk tank, but I don't even see a tank anywhere. How you doing, Alan Park?
I'm fantastic, and I'm going to blame it all on Roy Mosley Jr. Because he had us tied up in a meeting over at the East St. Louis Housing Authority. It's going to be life-changing for East St. Louis. We're all for the community being rebuilt with wonderful housing, bringing our population back up, and giving us a better quality of life here in this community.
We don't have a lot of time, but what I want to do is I want each of you to give a soundbite. What does National Night Out mean to you? And how has Community Development Sustainable Solutions made a difference in our community?
Number one, National Night Out means we are refocusing our attention on public health and public safety, doing everything we can to make people feel secure in their comings and goings and in their homes. And that is a national effort, and it's wonderful that Community Development Sustainable Solutions has chosen to be the leader of National Night Out here in East St. Louis. I'm so glad that Terrence Taylor and Stephanie Bush have taken the bull by the horns to keep the situation going. There's so much more I can point to about Community Development Sustainable Solutions, but this is one of their crown jewels.
Wow.
And I'm so glad that Stephanie continues to do this.
Well,
she and
let's pass
Terrence.
the mic right on and give your name and tell us what this means to you as well.
My name is Nathaniel McLeod. I'm a part of Nathaniel's Roofing and More. And Sustainable Solutions has been bringing people together. This is nice. This is a good excitement for our young people. And one thing I can say that they are good at is bringing us together. A lot of people have not been achieving that goal, but since I met them, this is what they've been doing, is bringing people together.
Bringing us
all
together.
All of us are able to have fun. Look at everything that we have. It's something beautiful just to see people come together, and it's not a funeral.
That's right.
No one died to get us here.
That's right.
That is really great, and that means something. And the more we do, the more we can come together, and the more we can support in each year, hopefully it gets better, and it gets better.
That's right.
And it gets better.
Okay, Nathaniel from Nathaniel's Roofing.
Nathaniel's Roofing and More.
Okay, well, let's get that plug, and then I thank you. We're going to pass it right on. Yes, sir.
Hey, my name is Herod Hill. I'm Civil Defense Director for the Village of Washington Park, and this is my first year participating in all the festivities, so I'll be able to give y'all more description or whatever question she just asked next year, not this year.
You know what? This is a magnificent event, and I wish you guys could have been here. If you weren't here, at least you're getting a little bit on television. But we're going to go ahead and go through the table here and allow our other guests to tell us a little bit about themselves, your name, and what this event means to you.
My name is Kim Greenwood. I'm a social studies teacher at Lincoln Middle School here in East St. Louis. And this is just a way for me to connect with my students outside of the classroom. It's another way for us to get connected with our students so that they can know that we are all the way there for them, not just those 8 hours in school.
And Kenneth, you know, I love Kenneth. I've known him for years. And go ahead, sir.
Yes, my name is Kenneth Williams. I'm president of the school board of School District number 189. Hey, this sustainable solution has been a great function. It's somehow that we've got to get the whole school district involved with this. This is a great thing Stephanie has put on. To see the crowd, to see the policemen, to see everybody here having a great time. It's just like a family reunion, all on a Tuesday instead of the weekend. So I'm proud to be here, and you know we got to I want to see this develop, and I want to see it open even more.
You know what, I want to clarify something because Stephanie did do great work, and both of our names are Stephanie, but he's actually talking about Stephanie Bush from Community Development Sustainable Solutions, and you know, so I want to steal her thunder, but I will refuse to do that. They're doing a great job. She and Terrence Taylor from the organization.
Done an excellent job.
And this gentleman sitting next to me now, I used to work with somebody in his family who's a little bit older than he. His daddy.
Stop telling.
Why is he telling me what year it was? Nobody asked him anything. Go ahead.
It is a pleasure to be here. There's so many things that everyone has, that they've said. I'll just add to this. It's great to see the police interface with the community. They can see the people, the children that they serve. The kids can have an interaction with them that is positive and not always negative. I'm happy to see that. I'm so happy that the environment is conducive for success. You've got vendors here, vendors that do business in East St. Louis, like Porter's Ice Cream. They're here. Doing business, working, the community is involved, and that's what it means for me, community involvement and a chance for our young people to not have always a negative experience with law enforcement. So I am very appreciative for the opportunity to be here, to come and to serve. I'm on the county board, 2nd County Board, District number 6, and thank you for the chance to come and talk. Thank you.
Okay, well, we're going to come back with our mayor, city manager, and we're going to be flanked with a lot of police officers. You don't want to miss the rest of this broadcast. We might just have to make this an hour-long broadcast. We'll see what my producer, Seth White, from IDUX Media, has to say. And he already knows what to do. He's signing the paper saying that he agrees to put out crime in our community. We got Washington Park here, we have East St. Louis Township, we have the city council, school board, teachers. You know, we're all here in this together. Okay, we're back on Smiles, and I'm sitting here with the main man.
All right.
Okay. Mr. Terrence Taylor.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what, Terrence? This has been a marvelous affair, and we got a couple more interviews after you, but you know, talk to us about what's going on in your heart and your mind.
Well, today is a day that we brought the community together with the police department from the top to the bottom. The Department of Justice all the way down to our local police department. We got our school board here, we got, St. Clair County here, we got everybody here, and we got the community here.
Right.
So Stephanie, I'm just so excited. I'm so happy that we brought a little more people than last year again.
Yeah, I think so.
And so I'm just very happy for the collaboration effort that we have for a safe and thriving community. And I thank you, Stephanie, because you are always with us and you're always wonderful.
Oh, you know what? I just love you. See, I didn't pay him enough. I'm going to pay him a little bit more so he can say some more flattering things.
All right.
You know what? You and Stephanie make a great team. And how long has Community Development Sustainable Solutions been in effect now?
Wow, we've been going for 4 years, but it feels like 40.
Okay.
It feels like we've been moving so hard.
You just got an award from the state. We didn't talk about that.
Oh yeah, we're pillars of excellence for the state of Illinois.
Okay.
How I became a pillar of excellence, I have no idea, but I am. So I'm just happy and excited about being selected as that.
Well, the music is about to start again, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thanks again, Terrence, for everything.
Right.
Stay tuned. Welcome back to Smiles Television Talk Show. You know what? What can I say? I feel fully protected, and you should too. These people are joining together as a force for our state, for our city, our mayor and our city manager here. And we want to welcome all of you again to Smiles TV Talk Show. Consultant Mayor, thank you again.
It's my honor. Thank you.
And you know what? And now you happen to be my sorority sister.
Yes.
And congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You know what, Mayor? This is a wonderful event. This is great. Year after year, Community Development Sustainable Solutions has put this on, and it's had a great impact. Have you seen any changes or what effect this has had in your community?
Every year that I've been able to participate, one of the things that I've noticed is that each year the participation just gets greater and greater. And you know, I'm really happy when our law enforcers are able to get together with the community and we come together as one and enjoy just being a community. So every year is just an awesome opportunity.
And our city manager, you know, I first met him. He went to school with one of my nieces, actually someone who was with you online, but Attorney Logan, our city manager, we want to thank you for the service too that you're rendering to our community. I have no words. When you hear the words National Night Out, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's an opportunity for us to get together with our law enforcement officials. You know, typically, you know, when citizens interact with law enforcement, sometimes, you know, it might be something negative or a police stop. You know, I think it's an opportunity for us to get together and show people the human element of law enforcement as well. You know, we strive for community policing. And the best way to do that is to see law enforcement outside of a negative contact, inside of positive contacts as well. And this is just one more opportunity for us to get together in collaboration to show them that we're here to serve and protect. And this is a piece of the serving aspect of it too.
And standing behind us, we have the state police officers, we have the city officers. Let me pass this on, if I may, to Captain Tyler. Thank you again for allowing your men to come out and to join forces. Any other words? We just talked with you, but we got you back again, so you have another chance.
Again, from the Illinois State Police, we really appreciate the mayor, the city manager, you chief, and your police officers allowing us to serve shoulder to shoulder with you. It's a great friendship. It's a great honor to be here.
And our own Chief Hubbard, who will pray over a crime scene at the drop of a hat. So the criminals have no recourse here because we got the word with us, and we want to thank you again.
Yeah, I just say once again, if you look around and see everybody that's here, this just shows the great collaboration that we have, the camaraderie, the group that we have together, and I think with this group, there'll be a lot that we'll be able to accomplish when it comes to public safety.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't go to our U.S. attorney.
Well, thanks again. Just thanks again for having us and inviting us to come out and interact with the community in this fun environment. Thank you.
We have very few females with us, so she's going to have to say a couple of words here. What does National Night Out mean to you?
The community come together with the people who live here and those that serve in the community that make our city and streets better.
National Night Out. This is what it's all about. Remember, tune into Smiles every Monday, and only what you do for Christ will last. Keep smiling. You look better when you smile. And let's give crime a going away party with National Night Out, sponsored by Community Development Sustainable Solutions at 1400 Orweathers in East St. Louis, Illinois. Keep smiling.
The Smiles Television Talk Show wants to showcase your business, organization, church, and activities. If you have an interest in being a guest on Smiles Television Talk Show, or if you have any show ideas, contact Stephanie Anthony Miles at smilestv777@gmail.com. You may also call 618-741-3770. Tell your friends to subscribe to the Smiles YouTube channel. Let Smiles TV increase your reach. Remember, you look better with smiles.